Gonna check my fucking messages real quick. Chat, do you want to play Nubby? You know what? You know what? We're playing Nubby. Let's play fucking Nubby. What the fuck? How does Nubby's Number Factory have such little stats on Twitch? That doesn't seem right. It's fucking weird. What the fuck? Anyway. Yeah, we're playing Nubby. Yeah, it's fucking Nubby time. Nubby's great. It's a, well, you'll see. It's definitely one of those games that's like, weird and obtuse on purpose in a great way. At least like artistically. Aesthetically and artistically is what I mean by that. And,
You are awesome.
I think you are awesome. I think,
Your political beliefs.
kill everyone now.
Condone first-degree murder. Advocate cannibalism.
Eat shit.
Not poop butt.
Hell yeah. Shoutouts to Poop Butt. There we go. This is Nubby. We're doing this now. This is Nubby. Here he is in his little tube. So I'm actually a little late to the Nubby party. That's Nubby. I'm a little late to the Nubby party. I only picked this up this week. It was like, it's $5. I don't know why I didn't pick it up earlier, but it was very funny hearing people talk about Nubby completely out of context, so that was a good enough reason to hold off. Not knowing what Nubby is and hearing people talk about Nubby makes it really, really funny. You refuse to learn about it? Fair. So this is Tony. We get to pick our Tony. I don't have all of them unlocked yet, but... So Nubby is a very interesting game. As far as like roguelites go. And... oh my god. First of all, if you know anything about me, you probably assume correctly I fucking love the aesthetic of this game. The 3D art and like the weird like 2D shit. The photo, the fucking like dithered photos and shit with like the painted over assets and things like that. Love it. I guess like my kind of like it's a positive quality, but also kind of a negative quality is Nubbby's Number Factory is way too easy to break. It's so easy to get infinites in this game. It's not gonna happen every time, but there's like a couple common items that, when combined, create infinites, where you just infinitely gain points forever, and you've solved the game. And kind of, I think the major problem with that is those particular infinites that I'm referring to are like automatic as well. They're like completely autonomous. In fact, you'll see my highest score is a Google, which is the game has stopped counting my points. I've gotten such a high score that the game stops counting your points and it just says Google. Because you've hit a Google. You have acquired a Google worth of points. And it's like, alright, we're not counting anymore. To be fair, that was on the most broken character, and this is a high score. An infinite is different from a high score, because we had another item that multiplied our score. But you'll see. I guess we'll just play. Our supervisor will be right there, Tony. So, real simple. You've got Nubby. Hi, Nubby. He's up here. Here's your supervisor, Tony. And you gotta hit the numbers to make the meter, to fill the meter up by achieving the goal. So I need to get 22 points. And you get points by hitting a peg, and then the peg halves its value when you hit it. And if you double, triple, etc. the goal, this becomes a ×2, ×3, things like that. And you get more pegs of more numbers in the next round, and also you get more money. So not only do you want to beat the target score, think of like Balatro, you want to beat your target score, but unlike Balatro, this has explicit motivation for crushing the target score, not just meeting it, but like destroying the target. Which, like, Balatro doesn't really reward you for getting 100 times your target goal, right? But this game does. Okay, no. So, roguelike, it's got items. Here's our store. There's Flaming Skull. Flaming Skull is fun if you get it synergizing with some other stuff, but by itself it kind of sucks ass. Flamethrower... Honestly, Flamethrower might be good early on. Disguise Glasses is an item I associate with Infinites, and it definitely helps start Infinites up, but it's not the engine that, like, perpetuates. It's not, like, the thing that goes infinite. It's the thing that, like, jumpstarts Infinite. Because when you... Okay. I will explain how these work. So these have yellow text with an arrow. That's the trigger. Every effect on every item, or rather every item has a trigger, and that trigger means the item does its white text. Sometimes the white text will have its own conditionals that prevent it from triggering literally whenever, but for the most part, if the yellow text happens, the white text will happen. So if Nubby dies, 10% chance of that, 40% chance if it's the last shot. There's a conditional in there, like I said. Let's go with the flamethrower. I'm gonna pop that in there. Let's pop a reroll. That's a rare item. I feel like getting a random stuff that just gives you raw points is good early on, but I think it's generally not very good. We'll like kind of get into it as we go. If this run like picks up, and if it doesn't, we just start a new run. Yay! As you can see, the flamethrower explodes a random little 3x3. It's pretty good. Cleans up. And then occasionally we get these like special rounds where like a modifier peg will show up. Like those ones. They're generally not very consequential, but some of them matter. And you get perks. Or trigger all first peg popped items. Or chaotic. Every second, force trigger a random item. So force triggers are the other super duper important mechanic. So you have like things have built-in triggers, but the way you make stuff get interesting is by forcing particular items to be triggered through other means. And this is an example. This tier 2 is also an example. Where it's like, if this has this conditional, trigger it, that kind of thing. So every second, it's going to trigger our flamethrower because it triggers a random item, and we only have one item. So the flamethrower is going to now proc twice every second. But the problem is, when it's this particular trigger, the like every 1 second thing, requires you to keep Nubby alive. Because if Nubby falls, you stop triggering stuff. Ooh. Now we can upgrade this. Random peg will explode and pop 12 nearby pegs. Ooh. So that's what, the 3x3? No, that's a 4x4. Kind of. Yes, that's a 4x4. Sort of. I actually don't know what shape it is. Oh, right, no, it's a 3x3 with, it's a star shape. So it's got extra ones on the cardinal directions. I don't know if we even, like, wanna wait for disguise glasses if we have this. Ooh, kazoo. Honestly, fuck it, yeah, let's... So we want to, when we fire Nubby, because of what we're doing here, we want to make sure Nubby stays alive for as long as possible, so I don't want him falling off the edge, because I want to give Flamethrower time to proc. Like that, but that didn't work. And then Tony gets sad if you lose, so we don't want Tony to get sad. You do have lives up here. You have a limited number of Nubbies you can fire off. You restore Nubbies by getting multipliers down here. Each time you clear a goal, you get an extra Nubby life. So by default, if you fire a Nubby and then you just do it, you get your Nubby back and you don't lose a life. But if you overkill the goal, you start to, like, restore lives. So you saw there, Nubby, like, fell and died really quick. Same thing there. We want to, like, avoid that with this setup. So we want to have, like, a base, and you can reroll once. That's worse than what we had before. But having a base, for a build like this where Nubby wants to stay alive, having a nice base of pegs that have big numbers that Nubby can keep bouncing off of is really good. Of course, the Flamethrower randomly proccing stuff is counterintuitive to keeping Nubby alive. But that's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, we'll roll once. Let's go gambling. Let's do it again. Ooh, that's pretty good. So this is a key. The key will send you to the black market, which gives you super special items. These items cannot be force triggered, but they're an exclusive set. Part of me doesn't want to do that because of Chaotic perk. Because Chaotic perk now has a 50% chance of failing if we have a corrupted item. Corrupted is the quality of item that can't be force triggered. But it's early on, and this could define our entire playthrough, so I think that's a good option. Here we go. This is like a decent setup with the Flamethrower, but it's not going to carry us into endgame. Also, you can kind of see it still kind of matters what Nubby's hitting, and like RNG determines how the Flamethrower like fires, like where it hits. So yeah, this is very much not sustainable at all. This is kind of a bad setup we have, even though we're like skirting by, but we're not. We're not like doing anything. What the fuck is that? The mollusk. Whoa! What the fuck? Every 20 summons multiply points by 1.2. Holy shit. Oh my god. We don't have a way to trigger that yet. That's crazy. Holy shit. Every 20 though. Whoa, wait. That could be really good. Then we got this. Random page. First page pop. Like Ouroboros is pretty good. We're grabbing that. It's the mollusk. This is also not fucking useful right now, but we're gonna hold on to it. Oh, this one sucks. Disable a random peg. Disable a random item. The peg breaks. That's fine. We're fine. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm not paying attention, but if you see like a green line go from this to here and then like the red no sign appears, that's a wasted chaotic perk, like fire. So we'll see how that goes. want to get stuff that summons things, is the problem here. Honestly, I should probably do that. Oh, fuck. It's the squid. Okay, so this summons. This is a summon. It's not a great one, but it is. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Get rid of flamethrower. Grab this. Squid is blueprint from Bellotro, basically. So it's gonna copy the crazy straw. Mollusk is not gonna proc off of this, because this is every 10 pegs summon once. So every 10 pegs we're gonna summon twice, and then we're gonna get another +1, and then there's like a random chance it procs. So Mollusk might proc, but it probably won't. Not until we get something better, like Cactus, or even like Jackson shit. We'll do that too. So this is less powerful than the flamethrowers, but oh, there we go. That was 20. That was 20 straws fired from our crazy straw, so the mollusk procced. The thing is going to be getting the mollusk to proc like multiple times. And if we can create a loop where shit keeps getting summoned, or if we can get like perks that force summon items to like proc, we can do something crazy. I mean, neither of those are useful for me. Those are all like slot 7 things, and we're not even close to there, and we have no fucking money. Bellotro, Plinko, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. I don't want any of those. Kazoo, ooh, Jax. Kazoo's not doing too much for us. We need a doubler. So, okay. Kazoo is like of a type of item that is very important, which is it doubles the value of pegs, and sort of like as you get later on into the game, later on into the rounds, you need to be doubling stuff, because even if you clear every single peg on the board, it won't give you enough points. I think what we're gonna do here. This will give us a little bit more. We'll hold on to that because this is a summon. Jax is pretty good, but it only triggers whenever you increase this meter to full. So it's not really going to help you win. It's going to help you win more, unless you can force trigger, of course. See the Kazoo's just like increasing some stuff here and there. And if we get lucky, we get to hit the thing that it doubles, but it's not happening like too much. Nothing else. We are fucking low on money though. Oh wait, we had 11. Stupid. So this will force trigger our Waffle, force triggers Jax a little bit, so that does make it useful, a little bit more useful. You can see we haven't triggered Mollusk in a while. Also, Jax pops 10 pegs whenever it procs, which means every time Jax procs, it's procking Crazy Straw. So we are getting +2 summons from that. Just like looking for, oh, the mollusk shot off there. It's like a blue beam that goes down this way. Oh, that's bad. Uh-oh, Nubby. Ah, shit. Hang on, we might lose here, actually. Oh, we might lose here. Oh, we are so fucking losing here. Okay, no, we're fine. Barely. Fucking barely. Hi, Poop Butt. There's Poop Butt. E-block. E-block is pretty good. Because this one is interesting because it's whenever the only way this triggers is if it gets force triggered, and it transfers the force trigger to its left with a slim chance of doubling. Which is really good. This is how you make a lot of engines work. Or this is how you make engines not just work, but like work really well and fucking push you into like the infinite. Which I think we go with this. Problem is affording it and sticking it in here is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. We might have to like drop. I have to drop like jacks or something. I want to keep jacks. So if anything, I would drop Crazy Straw. I think we drop Crazy Straw. We drop Crazy Straw. Do a bit of... So we have jacks, another jacks, and then this is an E-block, which will trigger the jacks. So we have Chaotic has a 3 in 5 chance of triggering jacks. And then has a slim chance of triggering it again because of E-block. Oh, hey. That's good. Not as good as Crazy Straw, though. But you can see it at least, like, fuck shit up. Ooh, this one's potentially bad or good. Bad. In this case, bad. That's bad. It's very bad that happens. Oh, we lost. Game over. The sun explodes. You lose. Sorry. Let's try that again. That was not a strong run. We were struggling that entire fucking time. That entire time we struggled. And if you're struggling like that, like Nubby is like feast or famine in a lot of ways. It's kind of crazy. You are what the fuck, Nubby? You are either like you see Nubby just fucking snipe through that diagonal there. Oh my god. I don't like any of these. Finger Puppet will do a little something for us at the start. This is an item you want to ditch quickly. This is like when you bounce, you get points. Which is good if you're bouncing a lot, but that amount of points falls off really quick. Because it's like additive. You can see like it's really good because it, you know, shoots us way over the goal here, but... It doesn't really matter what pegs we hit, it just matters that we bounce at all. Let's grab that. That's a force trigger on slot number 3. So we put our Finger Puppet in 3. Finger Puppet it gives us points based on how many times we bounce every time we bounce. So if you force trigger this without a bounce having happened, then like it doesn't matter. Ooh, shit. Kazoos. I'm gonna say yeah. We did that. So definitely kind of referring back to kind of what I was talking about earlier, how it feels like build variety is not as interesting as it could be in Nubby. There are like some usual suspect sort of items that are all commons, like really easy to get, that create infinites. That's like the thing, right? It's not the super ultra rare items that make you go fucking crazy infinity. Although they help. They certainly do help sometimes. A lot of it is like common ones. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's not like a detriment. That could be like a useful force trigger, but not really set up. God damn it. not a lot of crazy shit going on yet. That's, oh god, both these suck. There's no like catches. Yeah, I want like a floor and like a bowl to bounce Nubby around in. This is the fucking good summon, this Cactus. Because it's on 5. On 5 it summons 1. When you upgrade this, it's on 5, summons 2 with a chance of 3. And if you have 2 cacti, they can proc each other and create like an infinite loop. It is random. So like it says summons 1 quill that falls from the sky and pops 1 peg. The wording on that I think is deceptive. And the same thing goes for Crazy Straw, I think. This sounds like it's targeting pegs, and I think it does, but it doesn't account for that peg already being popped by the time it hits it, if it does. So this can just fire quills at nothing, which makes it like not super. Oh my god. We're doing cacti. You can see it coming in there. Also, when you have a doubling item, you can see the kazoo was proccing on the floor of pegs there, which meant Nubby got to have more lifetime bouncing around. So if you're doing like Nubby bounces, Nubby alive build, having stuff that makes the pegs regen health so Nubby can keep bouncing is very good. Percent chance to summon 1 additional quill, 3 total. So we're gonna do an E-block. So whenever something pops, there's a 25 and there's 2 25% chances of proccing E-block, which is gonna go into Cactus. One of the things we're gonna have to deal with here is so by the way, Rubber Chicken, similar, if not the same effect as Cactus, where it's egg missiles that pop even more pegs. The problem is every half second. So seconds don't occur if Nubby is dead. Anything that says every half second, it only counts if Nubby's alive. Unless you're force proccing it, of course. So, you know. Checking my Discord. Checking my Discord. Very cool, anyway. So this is good, but it's not better than Cactus, necessarily. Not worse, necessarily, just not... Well, that was miserable. Not worse, just not better. Okay. High peg is fucking down there. So our setup is having some trouble here. We're missing some like key players to make this like move forward and give us that good value. We're getting a lot of whiffs, which is not great. Like hitting the highest peg on the board is good, but that shouldn't be required necessarily. Okay. Eggy perk. Force trigger all items that summon anything every 20 pegs popped. So that means every 4 times this procs naturally, it'll get force procced. That also works with other stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure the chicken item still has a Nubby is alive clause on it. Ooh, shit. For instance, every 1.5 seconds summons Ball, but also has a clause in the white text that says if Nubby is alive. So that's like double, like if Nubby is alive. So like the things this thing spawns cannot exist in them instead. Oh, you know, we should get rid of Finger Puppet, actually. That reminds me. So we want to force trigger this. Ooh. Honestly, it's not the best setup, but this is only when a peg is fully popped. But that is like some good doubling that's happening, and we can get a better trigger for it later. Like, we're getting there. The problem is we're not, like, overkilling a lot, so we're not making a lot of money right now. That's why I wasn't really able to do much in the shop, and why we still have, like, locked item slots and things like that. Okay. So, hello, Silver Alberta. Okay. Eat. Oh, wait, I should do that. This increases the chance that it amplifies the proc. Jax, that's a summon item. We want that. That's a summon item, and that's gonna fuel the cactus. So we motherfucker. Absolutely want that. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, we might be losing here. Okay, no, we're fine. Son of a bitch. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need to get some overkill so we can get our lives back. Because we're only getting one Nubby back every time we shoot one of these fucking things. God damn it. Oh, another bitch. Alright, buy a slot, I guess. Oh, yeah, this run is not surviving. Yeah, oh, well. Especially with that happening, it's not. Oops. Fucking oops, dude. Any other 3? Yeah. That's good. That's a good start. This is a bad shape. Yep. Oh my god, all the high values are buried too. Nasty. Okay, Monstrosity, honestly. Feels like the choice. I don't think Pants is very good. Ton of Feathers kind of sucks. Dancing Dino. So, Meatball shows up. Pretty good. It gets way better when you upgrade it, though. Because then it moves way faster. And you can start, like, force procking it. Which is very, very good. Because, like, procking only on, like, timer kind of sucks. Because it, like, populates really slowly. Ooh, invest in our future. Trigger all X-pegged proc. It has the obvious synergies with Cactus. Pick up Cactus. I mean, I guess. Finger Puppet on the second store is kind of dookie. But I don't know, I want more points. That might push us over the edge to get some multipliers like that. I don't know if Finger Puppet's gonna really pay for itself, though. Swoop. That's not good. Sure. I think early game black market is a good idea. When you don't have a build set up yet, especially. Because the thing is, and this is something I kind of didn't think the black market was very good. Oh, fuck. I didn't think the black market was very good for a little while because I didn't really get what the general theme a lot of the black market items were. So black market items cannot be force procced, which makes them like not super duper useful for like what you're usually doing with like overpowered builds where you want to like force proc as many things as you possibly can, like all the fucking time. However, a lot of okay, we're good, we're fine, we're fine. Not a times two, but we're fine. However, a lot of black market items create procs, is the thing. For instance, Alien, it pops pegs, but all the pegs that it pops count as 2 popped pegs, which means stuff like Cactus procs twice as much. Thing is, this is a nubby has to be alive kind of thing. And then like there's some other shit. Nubby hits a wall. So this one is one of the ones I was thinking of. So this doesn't pop pegs at all. This essentially by itself does absolutely nothing. But it generates tons of nubby hit wall triggers. The problem is you need a build that has stuff that has that trigger. Pointer is tempting. Honestly, let's go Clayman Guy. He's worth 7 coins, so that's chill. We'll go Clayman Guy in the hopes that we get something to synergize with him later. And if we don't, we can just sell him, buy something useful. So you can see those like clay balls are bouncing around. They're not doing anything. Oh god. They also don't count as nubby bounces. They only count as nubby hits wall. Very important distinction there. These are different. Nubby hitting the wall normally does count as a bounce because Nubby is bouncing against the wall, but this is, I'm pretty sure, just triggering Nubby hit wall as like an isolated prop. As you can see, the finger puppet numbers aren't going up. The Nubby hits wall. There we go. It synergizes specifically with Pedro. I mean, I guess. As well. So now, whenever a clay ball bounces, a random peg gets popped somewhere. Every half second, they get generated too. Look at that. Pretty good. Well, bye, Nubby. So now we're rolling. Sure. Sure, whatever, why not? Force triggering Monstrosity is not super useful because if Nubby's dead, Monstrosity doesn't work. There's also left most. Yeah. That's not gonna work with E. Not 20 times its value. Sure. Yeah, we can upgrade that. I'm kind of tempted for Squirmy, but Squirmy is one of those, like, is a roguelike version of Peggle, yo. With, like, old, like, CD-ROM game aesthetic. Honestly, sure. Let's grab that. Grab Squirmy. Squirmy will be proccing a lot. I don't know if it's gonna be like useful. It's one of those like items that doesn't scale super well. But we are getting a lot of peg pop procs, so maybe it'll be useful. Our Pedro Clayman guy, like, setup is definitely doing things. Ah, fuck. Unless Nubby dies. You don't want Nubby to die with this build at all. This is a keep Nubby alive build. That's like, I really like Clayman guy for that reason. Because Clayman guy is a keep Nubby alive kind of item. Which is very interesting. If anything, I'm kind of like, I want less stuff that pops random pegs, and I want more stuff that's like doublers and stuff like that. Is there a Flaming Skull Minecraft reference? I don't know what you mean, like the painting? I don't know. Flaming Skull is very universal concept. Honestly, plastic tree. We're keeping Nubby alive, so plastic tree might be it. Also, here's the cafe. Oh, wait a minute. We're built to afford plastic tree. Oh shit. Plastic tree today. Okay, is there any considerations for... Nope. There is no slot considerations here. So plastic tree will double the lowest pegs, which means Nubby has more opportunities to bounce. I say, and then all the pegs go away. I might want to get rid of Monstrosity. Monstrosity might be an anti-synergy here for producing more money. Because it's a little bit too good at popping stuff. And our objective is to keep Nubby alive. Yeah, Wormy has evolved into Floody. I think, yeah, that changes its trigger to be 2 pegs instead of 5? You can see it like... Yeah, that's not a lot of points. Bloody kind of sucks ass. Alright, Pedro's better now. Pedro's doubly effective. Yeah, Flooddy's a little shit, huh? Evil Goose is tempting. So... Pegs Halved is a weird trigger condition. It refers specifically to effects like Plastic Tree. Because popping a peg does have its value, but that's not what Peg Halved means. Peg Halved means the effect of having its value without popping it and receiving any points from it. So it's like debuffing a peg, is what Peg Halving is. Cafe. Hot dog dog? Hot dog dog? We don't want Lionel. Yeah, Bloody's kind of just sucks ass, actually, what the fuck? Honestly, Dancing Dino. Honestly, Dancing Dino. Oh, Kazoo. Yeah, Kazoo's on a timer. Oh, welcome back, Squirmy. E-block's not useful to us because we have nothing to force trigger E-block. I don't know if Dancing Dino's really gonna do it for us here. Yeah, Pedro's gonna be really strong at just like breaking fucking everything. I guess I'll grab another one of these. Force triggers, it summons a bunch of cactus quills for free, so we get a ×6 for doing all those pegs. Kinda, whoa. That was a fuck up. We're lacking enough, like, doubling effects. We need, like, a special something here to make this build work. Another Pedro? Honestly? Another Pedro? Dancing Dino sucks ass, honestly. Evil Goose is genuinely better. But also, Two-Headed Turtle is just better than Evil Goose. I don't know, they're like additive with each other, they're not really doing anything for us. Orbital Rat. We don't need more pops, is the thing. Upgrade the rightmost item, delete the leftmost. You know what we do here? Do that. Playman Guy plus. I don't think the position in any of these actually matter. Leftmost item, do that. Trigger cactus? Not really. Whatever. This will be fine, I think. Now, Clayman Guy is spawning twice as many, I think. No, he's spawning 2 still, but now if they bounce off walls or pegs, they count as Nubby hit wall. Or wait, no, it's both. Whatever, they bounce 4 times. That's the thing I know that changes. So now they have a greater lifespan, so they proc more. Yeah, I need better doubling. Plastic Tree's not really doing anything for us. It's helping like a little bit, but not a lot. And I don't think, like, I'm like, oh, monstrosity might be a negative. Not really. Sure, let's stack those, why not? Yeah, we're looking for something that doubles on rock, egg pop. I think there's something like that. Pretty sure. None of these are really gonna do anything for me. Yeah, you can see, like, we're popping everything, we're not making a lot of points. We're making, like, no fucking points. Part of me was thinking getting rid of Cactus, but we definitely need Cactus. Pedro is fueling Cactus. Because, like, once Nubby dies, Pedro's gonna stop working, because Clayman Guy's gonna stop working. We don't want that to happen. Yeah, we're falling off. Falling off, that's really bad. We need some kind of fucking force trigger for a doubler. Is what we need. Force trigger and a doubler. E. I didn't spell that. I'll have to fucking have fun with that, I guess. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? A ton of feathers. We can sell it. Make our money back. Black market maybe is the way to go here. I don't know if there's anything in the black market we can get that'll, like, be useful for us. Another cactus, I guess. I think that one might actually just be a detriment. Well, having the two cacti will rock each other. You see how there's a bunch of quills firing blankly? I don't know if that's quills that have been, like, queued up, or if they do just fire at blank spaces. I feel like they don't. I think it is just they queue up all at once. Alright, what do we got? Another Clayman guy. I guess. It's not really gonna do anything for us. It's a 50% buff. No. Jake the Snake. Yeah, I guess. It did proc. I don't think Two-Headed Turtle's doing much for us either. Uh-oh. Well. We'll sack Two-Headed Turtle then. This guy kills the item in slot 2. Yeah, we didn't save him. Nubby die? I can't force proc. So. These are both Nubby dies. Huh. Uh-oh. Okay, Jake the Snake proc. That's good. So it is nice the Clayman guy objects do persist when Nubby dies. They just don't keep generating. What is it that does the, oh my god, that didn't win. That's fucking scary. Okay, Jake the Snake proc. That's good. Like, oh, that's bad. We need Jake the Snake to proc, or else we fucking lose. Because every peg on the board, yeah, it ain't enough. Oh, no. Wait a minute. You. 25% chance to double a random peg? I guess that's what we gotta work with. Thank you, Tardigrade. Every time Plastic Tree procs, Tardigrade has a 25% chance of proccing. That's not very good, because Plastic Tree is a timer one anyway. Fuck. God damn. Make me cry. I gotta do that for a minute. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Croissant is the thing that makes these infinites work. Okay. There's a 100% chance if it's on your first shot of the round, because Nubby has full lives. 100% chance. Force trigger, slot number 3. Tree. Double the lowest peg 2 times. Whenever you break the highest peg. That's an engine. There's the highest peg. Let's try to stay alive, though. Okay. Plastic tree? We want kazoo. Not plastic tree. Plastic tree is really bad for this. Yes, it's triggering tardigrade too sometimes. That's not enough. These numbers are really fucking small. These numbers are less than like 1,000, which is really bad. This round doesn't count. This modifier is crazy. This modifier gives you 3 points. Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake's not very good. Being a corrupted item makes that effect not very good. It's just a chance of your score being doubled. It's like, and it's a coin flip too. It's better than like some of the other stuff because it doesn't like require it. This is a trap. Don't pick Drainer Perk. That's a fucking trap right there. Yeah, the Jake the Snake procs are really saving us here. Kazoo. Kazoo. Get out of here. Now Tardigrade doesn't do anything. Oops. Hi, Nubbbbyyy. Well, fuck. Better than nothing, though. Tardigrade's a dead slot, though. Nothing's having right now, which means Tardigrade's not proccing. But Kazoo is what we need to make this work. And Observe it not working. Uh-oh. Okay, Jake the Snake procs. So whenever we hit the highest peg, a random peg gets doubled. We want to upgrade Kazoo so it's doubled twice. That's really gonna help. And we need something in Tardigrade slot desperately. If anything, actually we want E. We want E block. Move Kazoo here, put E block in 3. That's what we're looking for. You can see how, like, it's like trailing off, but you can kind of see how these sorts of setups go infinite. If you can get it just right. This is not just right. Yeah, we have a fucking failure rate. That's pretty bad. That also means Croissant stops working, which is also bad. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we got it. Okay. 15% chance we double the Kazoo effect. Good. I don't think we've eaten any strawberries. Fortunately, we're down a life. Yeah. Okay. I don't think Monstrosity's doing us any good right now. It's really not. Like, it's proccing Croissant. For sure. but oh, Dick the Snake procs. If anything, Monstrosity is killing Nubby faster than we want him to be killed. Just Nubby existing keeps the engine going. We have our lives back. I have enough to buy whatever this makes. Never mind. Nah, not useful anyway. Whatever. Fuck. You're struggling. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the final boss. I didn't realize. Hi, Tony. Alright, whatever, we won, who cares? Fucking whatever, I guess, we won. Barely. That's like an average Nubby run. That's not like... here's the thing. I say that's an average Nubby run, but an average Nubby run for me is a run that goes infinite. And, like, plays itself, and I have to turn the volume off because it hurts my ears because it's making so much fucking noise. That was, like, a struggle. We, like, kind of made it because we had a lot of elements that make up an infinite Nubby build. But, like, not exactly. That was not exactly it, is the problem. Didn't quite make it. Hey, do I want to do one more? Maybe do one more. I'm getting hungry. I gotta find some food. Yeah, let's do Baloney Tony. So Baloney Tony randomizes all triggers. Not to be confused with Mutant Tony, who adds an extra one. I think the extra one is fixed, so it's always the same secondary trigger, I think. Baloney is purely random though, which is why I was able to get a Google with him. So if you want to see like stupid shit, this is the character. This is the supervisor to go with. He will show you the funny numbers. Because you can get shit like, especially black market items, which normally have very specific triggers. Those can get really stupid. You can essentially force proc black market items with Tony. 4 random pegs on 5 pegs. Wow, that's just a worse flamethrower. Ooh, tempting for 4 seconds. That's just a worse Pedro. Ooh, fuck. Every half second asbestos. 1 random peg gives 20 points, increases number 20 for every time this is triggered during this round. That's silly. Look at this. It just generates points. Holy shit. That's funny. You just have to keep Nubby alive, and asbestos makes a ton of points. Cool. Like ramping points too. It's not gonna carry us to endgame, but that's pretty good. Okay, now the perks are interesting. Nubby hits wall 5 times. On void perk, 10 peg pop. Ooh, 10 pegs popped triggers first peg prop. Pop. That's pretty dope. Here's a failure. You can see it's already falling off because it's a flat number. That's why items like asbestos suck. Every 2 pegs pop, chance to double a random peg. That does sound pretty good. Item in slot 6 triggers 4 times. That's a funny trigger. Because you can get something like this where it's every half second, and that becomes every half second, essentially. I think Kazoo, honestly. This one's useless. This makes Happy Seal is kind of fucking useless. In this, with this character. Got some W's. It's pretty good. Honestly, these 2 items on peg pops, that's pretty good. Fucking shit. Asbestos is like already falling off though. It's like it's already not fucking useful at all. I don't even remember what this thing's normal proc is. It's like on peg halved. And it's still like 20. Like that's so bad. 20 points? Like it scales, yeah, but like come on. It does not scale enough. Are you kidding me? We go for black market. We absolutely go for black market. Always on this character. There we go. E. The first slot triggers 10 times. Okay. Hey, what if I do this? Well, I guess it's 10, so yeah, that's not like actually that crazy. Do that. E. Oh my god, another E. E. Or I could generate a second trigger, guaranteed. Yeah. Oops. So it's every 20 pegs, it forces that. That's actually not that crazy, because it's 10 times, right? Oh, never mind. Wait, that sucks. Wait a minute, that's bad! Okay. Try that again. Reroll! What do we got? Also, I think the start of a Nubby game is definitely better than the start of a Balatro game. Balatro starts fucking suck. They're so boring. The first ante is like a nothing. Nubby hits wall no. 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 Alright. Friendly rock. Yeah, I said that did anything. Well, it'd be nice if I... Please? Please. Please. Okay, that's potentially pretty good. It's gonna fall off because this has a cap to how high it can double stuff, but... You could get Nubby, like, stuck in like an infinite... Like, if you make like a bowl of pegs. I could definitely see that happening. Actually, it's only 4 pegs that it doubles. Oh, no, there you go. Yeah, when every peg hits 32. You pegs doubled? That'd be bounces. Yeah, sure. You're not hitting the high values here. That's not good. Honestly? Flaming Skull, Flaming Skull. Oh, 2 peg pop a random peg. I think 2 peg pop a random peg. Let's get jacks while we're at it. Yup. Oh my god, Nubby got stuck. Well, there you go. That's an infinite. It's not a guaranteed infinite, but that's a fucking infinite. We only need to hit 100x to get our maximum benefit. Well, not really. You can get more like points on the board, but if you can get Nubby stuck between pegs, then this is an infinite. Because this basically means pegs don't break. All pegs are unbreakable with this setup. How fast does the points? The points don't scale. It's like a linear growth, which makes this less useful. Nubby die? Oh no, Nubby is dead. This is an infinite. Yeah, Nubby doesn't have to be alive for this. This is self-perpetuating. Okay, enough of that. It's not building fast enough when we're already at max money anyway. Wow. You have to get it started though. There you go. Because this breaks every peg on the board. Every single time you break 4 pegs, this breaks every peg on the board. Okay, that time it didn't go infinite. I think there wasn't enough pegs on the board. Yeah, if Flaming Skull can't continue to proc everything, it stops working. How are you procking? Oh, Nubby is alive. Nubby's right there. Yeah, like, Nubby keeps getting stuck on pegs here. That's so weird. I haven't seen that happen before. Boy, you could probably get rid of Jax. Kazoo? That's just a worse Kazoo? Worse than the real Kazoo? You love this one. Or actually, I think that might be identical. Alright, black market for the funny. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, whatever. Problem is we need more slots. Jacks are definitely helping, but they're not like the main event here. Far from it. There we go. You need to get like a couple consecutive Flaming Skull procs. The thing is, the limiting factor here is Flaming Skull is a percentage chance. You can proc Flaming Skull as much as you want, but there's still a chance that it just isn't going to do anything. So, like, your odds of it going infinite are, like, I guess infinite. It can't be infinite because of random chance means that it will eventually end. What do we got? Ooh, like that. Ooh, 30 pegs pop, 1 and 2 to double all. Ooh, that's kind of tempting. Jake the Snake is very tempting here. 30 pegs popped. Chance to double. Yeah. That'll like spike. See, it popped up to 64. That's not that good because of the way our doubling is working. Right. Because the way our doubling works, it like gets stuck on 32 anyway. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh my god. What's happening? Why am I losing? Well, I want to win. I said one more, but we're winning. This is Tony Baloney. We're fucking winning, dude. I'm not gonna do a Tony Baloney and then just like decide to not win. All right, we're winning. What do we got? 2 pegs popped. Ooh. Every 1 second. 2 pegs popped. This one doesn't matter. The conditional of Nubby being alive still means that doesn't work. That's a worse. Oh, that's worse too. Yeah, that blows everything up. That blows everything up. It's random where it blows up though, so it's not as useful. And yeah, I think it doesn't damage the peg that it targets. That makes it not go infinite. That makes it not board clear, I guess. 20 pegs popped. Force trigger everything. Sure. Sure, that's funny. I can see that being stupid. Ooh, item slot 1 triggers 10 times. Every 4 seconds, 2 pegs doubled. That's tempting, but Poopbot doesn't scale. Item slot 6. 2 pegs doubled, 10 pegs, ugh. It's not doing anything. Wait, I can force. Wait, they get force proc every 20 though. That's still not very useful. We can grab this for later. So we get slot 6. That's funny. And this is still getting force proc by Cheesy Perk. Black market. Yeah. We'll grab an item. And if it's a perk, we'll try going for the other one. Kazoo. Slot number 3 triggers 5 times. Ooh. Now that's where it's at. That's potential to go infinite. It just needs a little push. If it's every 10, it doubles something. And then it doubles something every 20. Okay, we'll, if we get enough money for this, we'll take a look at it. Oh, yeah, we got that 512, but we didn't hit it. Yeah, this needs like another popping element to it. Because it's not gonna live on its own. Speaking of, okay. That's seconds. Item slot 1 triggers 3 times. Triggers pass round goals. This doesn't do anything else, though. For 1.5 seconds. But Nubby kind of fucking disappears instantly is the problem. I mean, I guess that's the one we pick, huh? Yeah, Nubby doesn't live long enough for Jake the Snake to be useful. Nubby dies. Do that. Better. Like, yeah, Jake the Snake can proc multiple times, and if we didn't have this flamethrower thing happening, that'd be more useful. Problem is the flamethrower just kind of eradicates everything. And also Jake the Snake is a coin flip. Pigs pop up the lowest peg twice. What's our slot 5 thing going on? I think slot 6. Sure. The stick's still not like gonna do much good. Ooh. Actually, get the fuck out of here. Force trigger slot 5 twice, you know what we do? We do that. Not the best, but it goes infinite. Yeah, there you go. You broke the game. That's it. That's all I wanted. It's gonna be a random chance because the flamethrowers have to line up. Or do they? No, they don't. Right, they totally don't. Right, ton of feathers is driving this. The 2 pegs pop the lowest peg twice, yeah. Also, we got broken socket, I guess. That fucking dinging sound means you've hit the maximum value a peg can be. Alright. Rush to the end. Rush to the end and make our build stupider. No. Just when I see that go 99999, that's when we stop. There's not much of a reason to go any higher. Jump dude. Jump dude. I don't know why I have that on slot 6. Let's go. Yeah, the fucking food perks don't change though, which is weird. It's like a weird thing. Put another one in there. It does it. What is it doing? Dunno, but it does it. Yeah, shoot Nubby. Shoot Nubby and then it does it. Yup, that's Nubby's number factory. Welcome to the cacophony. Another kazoo. His house. Cute, but oh hey. Bigger explosion, more of that. Croissant doesn't change. Ton of feathers. Funnily enough, E block is like not. mean, I guess I could put it in slot 5 and then, nah, whatever. We're infinite, who give a shit? Just have to wait for the doubling to kick in. Give me a perk. Oh, sorry. It's not a perk, it's this thing. A squid? Oh, that's funny. The squid only starts copying if the... Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Not useful. There's nothing I really get here that'll make the build better. We're mostly just like seeing if we can make it stupider. Dave. Aww. Dave took all my money. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? I don't have any more money. I'm fucking broke, dude. The fucking run's over. Oh, wait, never mind. Wait, this one's the thing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, Eggy Perk randomed into the same trigger. I think it's the same trigger. I think it's 20. So you can see we hit the infinite on the multiplier, but our score, to get our score to Google, we need a special kind of item that multiplies our score, like, specifically. There are some items that do that, rare ones, black market items specifically. Wingless Fly was the one I was using when I got my my Google run with the Baloney Tony. Because it would do a 1.2 times multiplier on this number up here. And that's how, yeah. It just keeps going and going. And going. Oh, hey. Well, actually, I mean, hey, I don't know. If Nubby is live, never mind. That chicken does say if Nubby is live. Sure, Starfruit. Papa Bean. Donut. Another Eggy Perk. Damn. And this is why I'm like, Nubby's fun, but also maybe it breaks a little bit too easily. This character, however, is like on purpose breaks the game, so it's not that big of a deal. It just breaks the game in like really spectacular ways. This is how you hit the score cap. With this guy. That's like the real gameplay you're doing. These don't matter. These don't matter. Whatever. 2 pegs have neither of those proc, whatever. We'll grab that. Mystery box in case we get robbed or something. Well, mystery box having a different proc isn't like actually doing anything for us. Really shouldn't even be stopping at the stores, if I'm being honest here. Gamble? Yeah. Huh. Alright, we speedrunning now. I'm bored. I want the run to be over. Like 10 away. Yeah, sure. Black market. I could get stupid. Normally I wait for it to go 999 so I get max score, max points or whatever, but we don't need that. We don't need anything, we're infinite, who cares? I didn't even try. The moment the fucking end screen came up, it was already there. So sometimes we get lucky and we hit the cap before the thing pops up. Well, that's funny. Yeah, finger on a 2-point. I'm not popping pegs as fast, but oh, I've been robbed. Damn it, it's 8 too. That's fucking crazy. I don't want to lose. I think it's Flaming Skull is kind of random, so whatever. Clearly we don't need it. Sorry, Flaming Skull. Okay, it's not... We're almost there. It's like 80 or 70 or whatever is where it ends. Whatever. That's the pointer. It's doing something in there, I promise you. Can't see it, but it's doing something. Sure, Poop Butt, welcome to the team. Welcome, Poop Butt. Lentil? Lentil? Lentil though? Lentil though? Wouldn't it be so fucking funny if we grabbed Lentil? Yeah, Poop Butt does like it when you go infinite though, because he scales whenever you restock, and you can restock fucking 9999999 times. Oh, I guess he does. It's still a linear scale though. There's only so many times you can restock because there's a cap. Game has a cap so it doesn't fucking crash. Oh my god. Holy shit, hi! Well, welcome to the Nubbbbyyy stream. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the fucking Nubbbbyyy stream, guys. You like my Nubbby? Are you enjoying the Nubbby? You like it? Well, hi everybody. Hi, I'm Bunny Bunsig. I stream. I do things, I do cool stuff, probably, sometimes. We're just chilling out. You caught me in media res. We're just fucking vibing. We're eating croissants and strawberries and some kidney beans. I guess I should say hi, hello. fucking, I don't know, I do some 3D art. Isn't that fun? If you like that, stick around. Hi. Hold on. I have a Discord, which I use for stream alerts. Ooh, exclamation point Discord. Fucking guys, do you want lentil? Yeah. Gabagoo. This is probably one of my most interesting streams where I sit here and it gets really loud. In fact, I'm actually gonna lower that a little bit. I'm sorry for my nubby volume. I apologize for my nubby volume. But hey, thanks, Merle Cause, for that raid. Thank you very much. Hooray. You know, I don't know, what can I, a fun little gimmick stream we did recently, oh yeah, no, I get it. I get that. Stream's over, yeah, when stream's over, you gotta fucking self-maintenance, you know? Oh yeah, my name's Bunny, Bunsig. My pronouns are she and her, by the way. Something, chat rules or whatever, you know how it goes. Oh hey, poop butt. Super poop butt. Etc, etc. You know, I wish I had more things to promote right now, but I'm in like a quiet period as far as like big projects are concerned. I don't know, I guess I've got like, I'm trying to raise money for a new PC. Money's tight though for everybody, so don't fucking worry about it, honestly. I've stopped pushing that because like, man, who the fuck has money right now? I would say, hey, if you want to see some of my fancier streams, you can. I would have said, hey, check out the highlights, but Twitch like fucked with that feature. But I do have a VOD channel with a playlist called The Good Ones, which I haven't updated yet. It's been a little bit since I've updated it, and there's been a couple more good ones I can add to that list, very, very thankfully. Where I've done some events, like, I've done some, like, tournaments, which has been very, very fun, where I do my, I make a bunch of 3D art for shit. Actually, you know what I can show you? I can show you the assets from a previous stream. Behold! Let me hide some things that shouldn't be here. This is from when I did a, hold on, where's the header? An asset is missing! God damn it. Oh well. This is from when I did a big tournament where people submitted characters. And I built an arena for it. There's supposed to be a fucking header that's like the nicest thing I made for that, but it's not there. I don't know where the asset went. I have it. It's just OBS lost it. Anywho. And yeah, sorry for the follower only chat. I think it's set to 0 seconds, but oh hey, hi Tony. Okay, bye, Tony. That 0 second follower thing is a really good, like, latch key for bots. Bots still get through that, but... Bark, bark. Well, hello. I appreciate all the first-time chatters, and the readers, and etc. I think that's the biggest raid I've ever received. The second biggest was 3 or 4 years ago. I got a raid from Did You Know Gaming. That was like right when I started streaming too. Which is really fucking funny because it like, even though I was like newly an affiliate, getting a raid that huge like trips the VIP chatter badge threshold. So I have like 100 fucking VIP badges that I can send out for some reason. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We are doing fucking good. We're gonna get a new Tony. But hello, Slushy Wolf. Let's see. All items are half price, +3. You know what I can show? There's another series of streams I'm doing with another character who I can show you, actually. You know, tomorrow is going to be blazing. I'm not streaming tomorrow because of that. I'm getting high as fuck tomorrow, and one of my partners is gonna draw some awesome art of me that I paid them for in advance because I knew I was going to be too high to pay them on their commission stream. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, look at this. Oh, don't look at that. Oh fuck. Oh god. Sorry, we fell outside of space and time. This is a different stream setup for something else. Which, if I, real quick, I think it's this button. Hi, everybody. Hi, this is Princess Maisie, an entirely different character. Hello. How is everybody doing? There is a little adoration meter thing, which I don't have set up because I need to rebalance the channel point costs. But, you know, I could turn that on. Actually, I think I will. Give me a second. Let me see. Power up the channel. I have to fucking turn this damn thing on. I have it turned off because we're not normally doing this. But let me see. I have to enable the commands. Let's see here. Oh, they're already enabled. Oops, they shouldn't already be enabled, but they are. Okay, well in that case, manage channel points. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll edit the cost of this. I did an event stream where I made the channel point costs way too high. But let me lower this. Save. There we go. Alright. Now let me test if that's working. Oh yeah, that's working. That's too many points though. Hold on. That fills the meter way too much. Let me reset that meter really quick. And then, now hold on chat, hold on. Twitch channel points. We're using the super one because that was the fastest one I could edit. But counter update, let's set it to 2. Perfect. Now chat, something very funny, Smile, happens if you can fill that meter up with the super adoration command. Let's see here. Nubby hits the target, gains 6 coins and double your score. Not gain coins from restock. All items are half priced. Plus 3 rerolls. Oh, ugh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that right now. Black market items can appear in Nubby Mart and mystery capsules. Criminal. Oh my god, the fucking arm. That's perfect. Criminal. Oh, that looks wonderful. All right, Tony, let's fuck shit up. Oops. Anyway, now for a complete shift in the quality of our Nubby gameplay. God damn it. Okay. Last round, go, please. Man, asbestos sucks. Asbestos kind of really sucks. Like, when is that useful? Oh, yeah. Random peg is copy the number of the first peg popped. We can get fancier things. There's a lot of... Dear God, Nubby, what are you doing? There's a lot of black market items I've not seen yet. Oops. Oh, goddamn. What am I doing? Wow. I've been spoiled by the baloney run. We can do that. Sure. Oh, we've already almost lost. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Well, the black market's probably not super useful on the character that gets the black market for free, right? Actually, I don't think they can show up on these, can they? Yeah, so that's not a really good value. Oh, that's death. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. Yeah, we were playing Vintage Story earlier today, though I did find myself a little, like... It was my first time playing properly, and I think that's the kind of game where I probably would want to be in a multiplayer setting for that first. Toyfish is not that good. Yeah, I can make that better. No. Oh my god, it's King Baby. Lowest number peg becomes a copy of the highest number peg. Holy shit! That's what King Baby does? I have heard Legend of King Baby, but I've never seen him. Oh my god. That is crazy. Well, fuck me, I guess. Never mind, no King Baby. Maybe next time. So I was mentioning I do 3D art. The webcam background is a 3D scene I made. All by myself. Ooh, I really do like doing environments and things like that. Yeah, grab that. Sure, why not? It's a lot of fun. I'm not super good at, like, and by super good, I mean I'm dog shit at doing, like, characters, unfortunately. That's, like, really not my speciality, especially with, like sculpting. Sculpting is not a thing I'm really good at. But modeling, like, furniture and things like that. Okay, well, force triggers kind of don't matter. If we're... Oh, come on! What was that, Nubby? My fucking Nubby plays are so bad right now. The finger. The pointer. I mean, sure, I guess. Why not? I'm just, like, grabbing these items for the novelty. Actually, no, wait. That's really good. It's on peg fully popped, which is not super useful. But... yeah, that's... okay. We just need, like, anything else to go with this, really. That's what our Nubby setup is missing. We skip that. All right. Well, barely. Like, this is ooh. I think the thing is, like, none of these really, these aren't very active effects. Mannequin head. No. Cactus is an easy one. I guess we go for Boot Butt. Fine. Okay. All right. Mystery box. Mystery box. Oh, that means that could be a black market item, couldn't it? If it's items from Nubby Mart and items from Nubby Mart can be black item. Be black market items? Maybe? But that might just be broadly saying that it can't be a black market item. It's kind of hard to interpret that. Oh, god damn it. Oh, shit. Okay. Not the best. Not the best. Oof. Alright. One of the other things we were streaming, if you're interested, is, I've started another Voices of the Void playthrough recently, which is a game I fucking adore. I've also recently gotten one of my partners into it as well, which has been very fun. Kind of, vicariously experiencing that through them. Just an absolutely great game. Probably one of my favorites. These don't stack, do they? I guess we can find out. Okay, I think that stacks. Yeah, that's 6 of them. Ooh, Jake the Snake. And buy Poop Butt. And... I think Cactus is just generally better than Rubber Chicken. Because it can keep going when Nubby's dead. Alright. Oh, fucking Plastic Tree, great. Plastic Tree again, is that seeded? Damn it. Okay. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck? Oof. Upgraded Jake the Snake. Double all takes twice. Those are separate? Could those both happen? Alright. Alright. Well, he didn't proc. Either of my Jake the Snakes proc. Oh, fucking shit. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. Toy Fish should be over here. Right. Or go where I unlock that slot. So this isn't automatic like those other builds were. I have to like actually play the game, but still going pretty alright. Oh, damn. Okay, maybe it's not that great. We're kind of relying on RNG giving us a good thing in our first slot. Because we don't have anything like starting us off with popping stuff. Like, disguise glasses and cactus work together pretty well. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yup. Okay. Uh-huh. Yup. Nubtastic. Sure, why not another mystery box perk? I think I can have another mystery box perk if I want. Why not? Oh my god, horse pill. Horse pill, dude. Poop butt. Come on, man. Dancing dino. Squirmy. God damn it. Yeah, if we get a bad item in our first slot, we're kind of just fucked. Okay, we still made it with Squirmy though. And 2. We doubled twice. All right. It's green now. I'll fucking take it. Hi, Dave. Tempting, 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 but no. We're not gonna gamble. Ooh. Ooh. Not super duper useful, but be alright. Actually, no, wait. More rerolls is pretty good. Whoops. That's not good. We're not going to be going on... We're not going to be streaming for too much longer. I was nearing the end of the session when that raid hit. So... we will probably... Oh, come on. Come on. You can give me more than that. Probably after this run wraps up, we will wrap up. And I should see if I have someone else. I should see if I have somebody else. Well, you tried, Flaming Skull. You certainly tried. Well, we might lose. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, chat. The sun exploded. That's the end, unfortunately. I don't have a hotkey to go back to my normal sprite, do I? Oops. Don't worry about that. Well, alright. Let me turn the adoration thing off before I forget. But hey, thanks again, Merlecause, for that raid earlier. I don't know if anyone any of my friends are streaming. Let me take a look and see. Is anybody I know streaming? Oh, it looks like the sun exploded. It's true. It looks like Meadow and Viola are streaming. I can toss you all over there. All right, let's pop that shit up. Let's send that along, shall we? I'm typing this into a field that doesn't have autocomplete, which means I need to copy paste this name really quick. What the fuck you mean my ad block didn't catch that? How'd that happen? What the fuck is going on? Why is there an ad playing on Twitch? Come on. Come on. Come on now. There we go. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Thank you to the raiders. Thank you to everybody who followed. I'm fucking... Okay, well... I don't know what's up with my ad blocker. It's not working on Twitch right now. That's fucking disorienting as fuck. What the hell? Well, anyway. Well, anyway, have fun.